cold up there or is it cold in here? It's a little warm in here under
it's
the lights.
It's a little better in here.
Yeah. That
it's
light
gonna
will
get pretty sticky probably afterwards. So this must have been a humongous set to be on. How do you kind of like know what to do when you're amongst like such huge groups of people and so much going on at the same time?
You don't know what to do. You just hope you don't screw it up. There's a funny thing that happens when you're on a set like this. You feel like a little kid in an amusement park, you know, or this sort of the kind of fantasies that you had as a child, that you would get to hold a sword or play a warrior, and it's almost like they build the dream around you and they fill it up with actors and extras and costumes and everything. So that aspect of it is very surreal, to be a grown man and to feel like a little kid playing fantasy, and that's what it felt like, alongside very hard work, long hours, grueling fight scenes, but ultimately it was an incredible adventure.
But you were in Game of Thrones as well.
Yes.
So, and that was same kind of like huge sets,
Absolutely.
lots of props and things.
Absolutely,
and
which I didn't think could be topped, and it was by this experience. In Game of Thrones, it was shorter. You know, I was there for about 2.5 months, and that was that was an incredible fantasy as well, because it was also a show that I was so familiar with, and I was sort of watching it as a fan before I ever got to participate, and then. Similarly with The Great Wall, I was working with a director that I had admired my whole life, one of my favorite actors, and I was in a place that I had wanted to go to, and as a tourist for such a long time. So, yeah, I've been very lucky. I'm sure my luck will run out.
No, it won't. But talking about these two kind of like, because it's such big difference between the cultures of America and China. Mm. So do you think it's more important, not to get too political here, but do you think it's more important now to make these kind of movies where culture meets and kind of see another aspect then?
Selfishly, I really love the experience of doing something that feels so international, getting to learn so much from cultures that are new to me and far away from our experience. We had a predominantly Chinese crew, but we also had people from, we had incredible crew members from South Africa, from all over Europe, from New Zealand, from North America. So it was getting to see all of these people from around the world come together and make this movie. And I can only hope for more unification and more diversity, more representation of diversity, and more contact with, you know, the rest of the world.
So what surprised you the most about China, or like the whole like mentality there? Because I feel that the mentality is very. I've been to China a little bit too.
And you feel like it's very different?
Yeah, it is, right?
Well, you know, I'm from Chile. I was born in Chile. We left when I was a baby. We lived in Denmark for a year, and then we lived in San Antonio, Texas, and then California, and then I moved to New York when I was 18, which is really a city that belongs more to the world than it does to the United States, because it is like a city of multi-cultures. I don't know, I enjoyed feeling like an outsider. I enjoyed being a little lost and seeing new methods. I liked that, and maybe it was because I chose for it to be a kind of adventure, or it just was. But I was impressed. I like things that are different, you know? Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely. Sorry, he's throwing me out now. It was great meeting you.
Hi there, thanks for watching my interview. I hope you liked it, and if you did, there might be some other interviews you like on my channel, so please subscribe by clicking this button down here, and hopefully I'll see you again. Thanks again for watching. Bye.